Did you know that we all have the power of listening to understand? Let's all be honest. How many times have we found ourselves planning our response while someone else is still talking? We nod along, but our minds are already racing ahead, crafting the perfect comeback or waiting for our turn to speak. The Bible reminds us, for it is written, James chapter 1 verse 19. Everyone should be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to become angry. Though it is not the way how it is with us today. Before we continue, please don't forget to click like, follow, and share so more may be enlightened. And please finish the video so you may hear the wisdom of the message. Should you have any questions or clarifications regarding the topic or with anything in life, please type your questions or clarifications in the comment section, and we will ask the Holy Spirit to answer us through the Bible. Should you have any prayer requests, please do not hesitate. Dr. Stephen Covey, author of 7 Habits for Successful People, famously said, and I quote, "Most people do not listen with the intent to understand. They listen with the intent to reply." End of quote. And if we're being real with ourselves, this describes far too many of our conversations with every single day. Think about it. When a colleague shares a challenge at work, do we truly hear their frustrations? Or do we immediately jump to, "Here's what you should do"? When a loved one opens up about their worries, do we take in their feelings? Or do we rush to say, "I know exactly how you feel," and launch into our own story? We've been conditioned to see communication as a game of turn-taking. Speak, then wait to speak again. But this approach creates walls instead of bridges. It leaves people feeling unheard, unvalued, and alone in their struggles. When we only listen to reply, we're not actually connecting. We're just waiting for our cue to perform. The shift from listening to reply to listening to understand is transformative. It means setting aside our own agenda, suspending judgment, and focusing entirely on the other person's perspective. It means asking questions like, "Help me understand what that was like for you," instead of, "Have you tried doing it this way?" This change doesn't just improve our relationship. It elevates every area of our lives. Leaders who listen to understand build stronger teams. Partner who deeply create more intimate bonds, or rather, partner who listens deeply create more intimate bonds. Professionals who listen fully solve problems more effectively. Yes, it takes effort. It's easier to wait for our turn to talk than to truly engage with someone else's reality. But here's the truth. Every single person we meet carries stories, wisdom, and feelings that we can learn from, if only we take the time to truly hear them. So let's make a promise to ourselves. Let's enter every conversation with one goal first: to understand. Let's let go of the need to have all the answers, to prove our point, or to one up each other. Let's give people the gift of being truly seen and heard. Because when we listen with the intent to understand, we don't just have better conversation. We build a better world, one connection at a time. And that is the message of God for us. May we all have a blessed day.